Hey guys, this is Jen.
And this is Chris.
And we're with Monsters and More.
So today we're going to do a little tutorial on how to sand and varnish the 12-foot skeleton. I've had this one, I think, going on 3-4 years we have. And he's already starting to change colors. I don't know if you can see it, but like this bone here is already a different color than this one, and that up there. So we've seen some videos where people have varnished them and kind of like mummified them a little bit.
Give them that aged look.
Yeah, give them that darker aged look. And we've already done a small one and it turned out good, so we like it. So we're just going to kind of show you what we're doing, and then we'll kind of keep it down to a shorter video. We'll just kind of jump through quickly what we're doing. But main thing is we got a Brillo pad.
From the Dollar Tree.
From the Dollar Tree, and all we're doing is scuffing it real good, just enough to open the pores up on the plastic so the varnish will kind of seep into it a little bit. Main thing, too, is getting around these cracks in between them. Now, we're doing ours together. Some people we've seen done them, and they took it apart, but we didn't take ours down. Last year, we just set it in the garage and pulled his head off so he would fit in between the rafters, and that way to us, it was quicker. We didn't have to take him completely apart, but I think it'll work just fine like that. And main thing is like I said, just make sure you're hitting it, scuffing everything, get in your cracks best you can, and that way the varnish will go around the edges and stick to it good. And then we're going to take some clear coat spray, and we're going to put probably 2 good coats of clear coat over it. And any of y'all, if you've already done this and you got any helpful ideas or whatever, please leave it in the comments and we'll look at them, and maybe if we go to do another one or before we get this one completely done, maybe somebody let us know something that might help us a little bit quicker or something like that. But
yeah, the reason why we're stopping up here where we did underneath his pelvic is once this dries, we're going to try to move him outside and lay him down and be able to do the rest of it
without having to do it off of the ladder.
It's a little hot in here. I already sanded my side, so he's catching up.
All right, you want to start? I think we already did some sanding and got it pretty good. So
the brand, we literally just went to Walmart. I had espresso here at the house that we had already used before. So it's just the wood finish espresso color. We did try I think it was an American
walnut or something.
Yeah, it was something. It was way too light. We didn't like how it turned out. You couldn't really tell. So we went ahead and just thought, why not? And put the darker shade on. I mean, you can always wipe it off as much as you want. So. And
you kind of want to, from what we've seen, you want to try to put it in the cracks heavier. That way, as you daub it off, the like lines and stuff has got a little more darkness to it, which makes it show up better when you wipe off the flat spots.
I don't think you can see his feet in here. All right, so I adjusted the camera a little bit so you can actually see the feet.
And you want to dip your brush and get it good and wet, but kind of flip off. You don't want it running too much. And one other thing too, from what she was doing earlier, if you do this, happen to do it outside in the sun, you got to watch because it'll start drying it too fast before you get, especially if you're not wanting it too dark and you want to go back and kind of wipe some of it off. You don't want it to dry before you get it wiped off good. And the main thing is hitting the flat surfaces and don't get into your cracks much. You want to kind of leave that darkness that way it'll kind of highlight.
Yeah, you guys can have fun with this because you can kind of make it any way that you want. Dark, light.
I'm just kind of dabbing, wiping a little bit in some of the spots, but the majority of it just kind of.
And listen, we probably could have went to Walmart, but we're pretty thrifty, so he had some old shirts in here, and listen, that's the only thing I'm using to dab it with. Worked pretty good, so.
And these on the legs has got these grooves in it, so you may have to kind of just not even brush, but just daub in it to get in those cracks good.
Well, Chris didn't really tell you the main reason why he's wanting to do this. Because he got a little gift the other day.
Oh, yes, that's right. I forgot about that. So Jen ordered me, and I was wanting it. I seen it, and I was like, man, I don't know if I want to get that or not. But she went ahead and ordered it for me. It was the scary or spooky skull that goes on it with the new eyes. And I was like, I can't see paying another $300 and some for a skeleton, 12-foot skeleton when we already got one. But for $80, that's a little expensive for a head. But we already looked at it. We love it. And it's got it looks like vampire teeth maybe, yes. And it's kind of scary looking, and it says the mouth lights up. So we think, and then the eyes is the ones that the new ones have that you can change, and I think it's got a remote to it too, so you can change the eyes and stuff. So that's going to be cool. And what we'll do is once we get all this done, we'll do that head too, and then we're going to pop it on, and we're going to put it outside. And when it starts getting a little bit darker, we're going to let you see that. So it's kind of a two-thing video with us varnishing and trying to make us look a little more decayed or aged with that new head on it too. So stay tuned for that.
Yeah, he was super excited over that.
Yes,
which I thought was really awesome once we opened it up. It did look pretty cool. All right, so we're not going to keep you guys tied up through this whole process. So we're going to stop it until we get up to a certain point, and then we'll come right back.
Okay, so this is where we stopped at. We went up to its waist, but we'll let you get a good view of what it looks like from the new to the old, and I'm telling you, we love it. Oh, my God, it's turned out awesome.
Check that out, guys.
Yeah, you can tell a big difference, which, like I said, it's faded some, so it don't look like it originally did, but I can't really remember what it originally looked like, but I do remember it had more dark in it. I do know that. But it's just faded and stuff where it's been out in the sun, and we leave stuff out leave it out from Jen starts decorating sometime early September until Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
So Thanksgiving weekend, we took everything down outside. It stayed up that long.
Well, the year before stayed up through Valentine's Day because Chris decorated him for like a Cupid for Valentine's for me.
We celebrated Thanksgiving being thankful for Halloween. Until the end of the Sunday night on Thanksgiving weekend, then we started taking stuff down on, well, I think it was actually Sunday, wasn't it, morning when we started taking them down?
Yeah, but that one year before, we left him up till Valentine's Day. All right.
So we're going to take it out, and we're going to lay it down on 2 sawhorses and be able to paint the rest of it without taking it apart. And then we're going to go ahead and do the skull. And then, like I said, we'll show you a little bit of that too, and we'll get to that in a minute. So we got it all varnished up, and we feel like that turned out awesome. Now, he does have the new head on him. So Jen will also do a pic with that, the new head that they come out with. Its mouth lights up, and it's got the eyes that does like 7 different ones. So, but we did get it varnished, got it clear coated. I don't have his arms on yet because I got one that's broke, so I'm going to order the pieces to fix it for that. But we already got the arms varnished and stuff and everything. But I think it turned out awesome. It looks very good. And,
he looks great. He looks like a new
It's going to be dark here in a couple hours, so we'll get that on the end of the video too for you. And we'll get that here in just a few minutes. Okay, guys, so the new head that we put on was the skeleton scary head. Love it. So the SKU number is 1010851067 in case you want one, because It's a good upgrade. It was like 80, 90 bucks instead of having to buy 300 for a whole new skeleton. But it does come with 6 or 7 settings on it. It does also have a plug-in that you plug in and it comes down with a little push button on it, or it comes with a remote which has an on and off button and then has the mode setting to change the eyes and stuff. So that's all we have for today. Hope you enjoyed it. Please smash that thumbs up button, and please subscribe, and we'll keep bringing you good content.
Thanks, guys.